Hello everyone, hope you're all well on this Saturday afternoon. Miss Dog is with me again because it's Saturday afternoon and we typically do some running around. Definitely stocking up on stuff. Stock up now. Look at your preps. I know we say that often. However, I believe that in light of news that came out late yesterday, we need to really make it a priority. I'll go into why. So let's stock up. All right. A couple of other news stories. Also have a terrific passage I will share with you towards the end of the video. It's Saturday. It's we still have a government shutdown going that continues. We have federal layoffs that are ramping up. Hundreds, if not thousands, of people are getting laid off. We have airports, the major airports, and big time delays from what I'm reading because of staff shortages because of the shutdown. So if you're flying, bless you. Hope you have a lot of patience. Hope you get lucky and it's not so bad, but I'm hearing nightmares, So air travel, not fun. I don't know when or if I will ever get on a plane again, to tell you the truth. If I never do, I'm fine with that. But due to staff shortages and the shutdown and stuff like that, I don't believe that we've seen the end of, I think we're just beginning to see more of political fueled violence. Saw a story a while ago earlier that in Virginia, I don't know what's going on in Virginia, but the race for Attorney General, the Democratic candidate, I forget the dude's name, but they say that some texts came to light that he was texting about a fantasy of, let's say, I'm gonna frame it as eliminating his political rival, the Republican. I won't go into the graphics, but some texting of his came to light, and he's still running, and the Democratic Party's like, go ahead, keep running. Go ahead, it's okay that you do that. Also in the same state, that's the same state, I believe, that there's a governor candidate. What's her name? I forgot her name. But
she's the one promoting violence?
Yeah, I mentioned it in a video or two ago where she said, let your fuel rage. Now, can you imagine if a Republican said that? What would happen? There would probably be riots or something, or I don't know, or at least there would be a big uproar about it. Let your fuel rage. I don't think where are the Republicans need to come out more about that kind of stuff. Here's an opportunity to really call this out, and I don't hear anything. Maybe this is another example of they're not very much different from the Democrats, to tell you the truth. What is it? The same two wings of a bird? Anyway, let's stock up. Yesterday, Trump came out and said that he dropped another tariff bomb. He said that he's going to raise the tariff on China by an extra 100%, over 100% extra from what it is already now. And I don't even know, I can't keep up. It changes so much. It's delayed, it's not delayed. He does a higher tariff, he does a lower tariff. So whatever the current tariff is, he's going to put 100% on top of that to add it, additional, starting November 1st. Now, this is due to China expanding their export controls, especially on rare earth minerals. So they're restricting the amount of rare earth minerals that they are making available to export. Not just export to the United States, but all nations, according to Trump. So it's not just targeting the United States. They're like, we're keeping it to ourselves, which, why would they export a rare earth mineral to an adversary like the United States or Great Britain or whoever? Australia, plenty of them, when they could keep more for themselves. So apparently China has like a lot of these rare earth minerals, like the most of any country, from what I read. Now, I don't know if that's exactly true. Now, I've heard too that South America has a lot of them. I don't, probably Venezuela, who we're about to attack, sounds like, but I don't know that for sure. That's a nice truck over there. I get distracted. This dog's laughing. But this is effective November 1st. So, like, think about it, like, as if there's anything you order or go, if you're brave enough to walk into a Walmart, or that you order from Walmart, or even shop at Walmart,
or anywhere.
Really, a lot of places, but Walmart pretty much is what, 99% China stuff. Maybe their food, especially toys, tools, your toiletries, all that kind of stuff. Get it, look at it, get it, and it's not just toys and stuff like that. It can be tools, it can be electronics. It can even be if you wear glasses, the frames. Miss Dog and I went and got an eye exam a while ago. When you look at the frames, I don't know, most of them.
It says it right on the earpiece.
It says it right here, made in China. Most of them do.
Mm-hmm.
I think almost all of them, from what I see on a lot of in these stores. But so even things like this, or
Band-Aids probably too.
Band-Aids, your hygiene, clothes, shoes, your linens, canned goods. Like I said, electronics, appliances. If you're going to spend anything on Christmas, start looking now and go ahead and try to get a few things. I think prices are going to skyrocket. Even things that are not made in China or Indonesia or wherever, things that are made here in the United States or Canada, well, let's say things that are made here in the United States, I believe they're going to skyrocket too, because they're going to take advantage of the situation.
They're greedy.
Because it's greed, right? I fully believe it. I believe that. Whether it's Walmart or wherever, they're going to jump in and raise their price. Oh, we can make a few dollars extra on this. They do it.
Mm-hmm.
Or shrinkflation it. Like make less in the package and charge you more at the same time. It's like a double whammo. It's like, I'm going to stick it to you in several different ways. And you're going to like it. Dang. Water, food, security, tools, garden supplies, seeds. Are the tires worn out on your vehicle? Might be a good time to go in and get it. You're like, dog, man, tires are expensive. I get it.
They're just going to get more expensive.
They're going to be a lot more expensive next month. Especially if they're made anywhere over there, anywhere, it don't matter. Especially China. I know it's not like, I don't think China makes a lot of tires, but still, the raw materials, a lot of that stuff comes from there.
Mm-hmm.
Magnets.
Yep.
Auto home maintenance. Hopefully, now there's a possibility that this is, the way Trump is, this could be a way that he's trying to get them to the table, do some kind of deal. I'm going to do all this to you, and then they meet. I think they were scheduled to meet and he canceled it, but maybe they meet before November 1st or shortly after and they work something out. But if they don't, we really need to double down, I believe. At best, we have a trade war going on with China. Hopefully, it's nothing more than just a trade war, right?
Mm-hmm.
At worst, it's a kinetic war. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think so. It's always a possibility, but I don't think it is. I think it would be, a kinetic war between us would be absolutely devastating for both sides. Absolutely. And I think before that, I think they want to take Taiwan, and they may take that pretty soon. And I don't think there's a dang thing we'll do about it. I really don't. Maybe we shouldn't even. Should we even intervene? If they take Taiwan? I didn't mean to talk about Taiwan in this video, but something to ponder on. I'm sure the military has. But yeah, the critical components for advanced AI as well. I think a lot of this is about AI, the semiconductors, anything from semiconductors to smartphones. A lot of that raw material stuff they get from China. And there is a huge artificial intelligence race, arms race going on right now. Huge. And you hear different things. I hear sometimes China's way ahead of us, and then I hear sometimes, well, no, we're a lot more ahead than that, And I see videos sometimes where these experts will say, well, a lot of this is propaganda. We say that China's ahead of us because when they're really not, because it's part of a strategy. You appear weak when you're strong. Appear strong when you're weak. Who knows? We don't know. We're not really in the know. We're not in those meetings. But it's interesting. But also rare earth materials, magnets. I think that must be a big deal about these semiconductors are critical to a lot of these defense weapons for the military too. So, but when you think about what all it can be, and you got like 100 different parking spaces they could park in, and they park right beside us. Damn.
About hit us too.
I mean, like hundreds of them. Now, it is in the shade, so that might be a part of it. So it's a Tacoma, isn't it? It's a Toyota Tacoma. They might be trying to measure up. How do you measure up to the Colorado? No, he's got a third generation Tacoma. At least it's one that'll be reliable. Anyway, I digress. I get sidetracked. I get sidetracked here because I'm a truck freak.
Yeah.
So look at your stock. Look at your what you have prepared, and what do you need to fill in? What are you missing? What do you need to get more of? If you grow a garden, what do you need? Do you need to go ahead and get some more seeds or get some other supplies? What is he doing?
I don't know. I ordered some seeds the other day.
Miss Dog, you ordered some seeds?
I did.
I didn't even know that.
I did.
See there? Cool. What other things am I leaving out? Any other things? Medications, over-the-counter medications. I know it's hard to get prescription drugs ahead of time because usually you can only get those at certain times, but if you can possibly get a little ahead on prescription drugs, do it if you can. What else?
Over-the-counter stuff.
Yeah, over-the-counter medications. If you can get a hold of some antibiotics, that would be good. Fish antibiotics, or antibiotic. Jace, I know Jace Medical Supplies. I don't sell them. I don't push them, but I've heard that they have antibiotics as well in their
kit.
In their kit.
Don't forget the animals.
Your animals, yeah. Don't forget about the pets and the animals.
They're family too.
They're family. That's right. They are family. So let's just keep stocking up. Keep our preparations going as your budget allows. But also remember, work on getting your debt down. If you have debt, that's paramount. We have a laser focus on that too here.
Yep.
Don't we?
Mm-hmm.
We're making good progress.
Yep.
We're getting there. So let's be alert when we're out. Miss Dog's got a verse for me already, don't you?
I do.
You just got it ready to go.
Yep.
All right, we are in. Hebrews. Hebrews chapter 1. Hebrews chapter 2, verse 1 says, "So we must listen So we must listen very carefully to the truth we have heard, or we may drift away from it. That's so true. When we get away from it, when we don't stay in the Word, we tend to drift away. And then we're just listening to human, worldly stuff that pulls us even further away from truth. All these things, most of these things that we are seeing on social media, a lot of it, not all of it, a lot of it, or TV or wherever, is trash. It's worldly stuff. It'll promise you everything, but it fades. It's fake. A lot of stuff you see, I don't even know if it's real anymore. You don't even know, is it AI? Is it just troll? We don't know. We don't know a lot of times. Mm-hmm. But we know what's in the Bible is real, and it is truth. Mm-hmm. It is truth. So just another reminder. Hope that's encouraging. Share your thoughts. If you like the video, hit the like button. Also, after you hit the like button, hit the hype button. It helps us out. We do appreciate that. I don't push all this other stuff. I don't have a million zillion links in the description of my videos selling all kinds of stuff. I don't do that. I could.
Don't have time.
I don't have time, y'all. I don't know what people do. I guess they got time, or this is their job. I don't know how they do it. I mean, hats off to them, but I don't,
That's why you don't edit. No time.
I can't do it. I don't even edit. It's just what you see is what you get here. I don't, if I really flub it up at the beginning, I just trash it and just start over, start recording again. But that's why I'm pretty just informal. I don't have flashy graphics. I don't do all that stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling. Miss Dog, you got anything else? Mm-hmm. Let's be aware. We're in a weekend. Let's be safe. Be alert. Stay close to Jesus. God bless you. I'll see you soon.